Nothing would please me more than to return to yesterday. I've never said something like that in my entire life, but at this particular point, it's a dream to go back to the way things were. Things are never going to be the way things were ever again. And that's something that we need to get used to as quickly as possible. I'm a little concerned. The reopening of an economy, something that I'm not certain that I have the pay grade to even master the concept. But what I'm hearing sounds to me like it might be a little dangerous, and this is my reasoning. Social distancing is the only tool that we have to protect ourselves against the virus. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that had we tested, this would not have been necessary. I don't know if that's true now or not, because I don't know what to believe any longer. I have come to the point of my safety, the safety of my family. I don't want to make anyone else unsafe in my safety. But I believe that if I stay home, that I shutter in place, that I socially distance myself from every other Homo sapien on the planet, that I will be safe, that my family will be safe. I'm hearing reopening. I'm hearing things like blue and red. I'm hearing governors opening because of their affiliation politically. I've never heard of anything more ridiculous in my entire life. And this is probably more scary to me now than the virus itself. This is what we are going to do at United Obligations. We are open, and we will continue to collect the money that our clients ask us to collect from the people who don't pay, the Wimpies of the world. And if you don't know who Wimpy is, pick up a Popeye episode, and what he says, and I'm going to do my best Wimpy imitation that I possibly can. I will gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today. The essence of United Obligations is that promise. Yesterday, in one of my chats, someone in making inquiry as to our services asked me what an implied promise is. So I thought I'd take a moment to talk about how we're going to operate in the new COVID environment. We are not reuniting with mankind. Forgive me. We're going to remain shuttered in place, isolated from the world because we believe that's safe, but that's not going to inhibit what we do for a living. We are going after the contract that was formed when Popeye agreed to sell Wimpy the hamburger. It wasn't a gift. It was a contract to pay later. So two things actually happened. The first was the contract. I'll buy a hamburger, you give me a hamburger. Contract. The second, usually what takes place in that kind of a relationship, is that I promise to pay you at a certain date in the future. That's an implied promise. This one particular individual didn't know what an implied contract nor an implied promise is, sometimes otherwise known as an oral agreement. I am Paul Miller. We are United Obligations, and we remain open.